afternoon, guys. It's time for some Pilates Flow. We are going to start on our mat today. I'm going to adjust the lighting. I just noticed that it went a little bit dark. If you'll come to your backs, extending out your legs nice and long, placing your arms overhead, or you can place them beside the body in just a relaxed, restful position. That's where we will start today. Closing down your eyes, taking a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just kind of finding yourself on your mat, positioning in a, preferably laying down on your backs. Our eyes are shut down, our arms are over our head or they're beside our body. Extending the feet nice and long, pointing the toes, arching through the back, just taking a moment here to get a nice long stretch. For most of us, we've probably been sitting at our desk on our phone, and I just want to take a moment to recenter. Go ahead and give me 2 more of your own breaths, at your own rate, at your own rhythm. All right, let's bring those arms, if they're not at your side, let's place them beside our bodies. Let's walk our feet onto the mat. We're going to pull those abdominals in, scooping out the pelvis. And slowly start lifting those hips up to the sky. Keeping those abs nice and strong, begin to roll down towards the mat. Barely touching the floor, and let's send them right back up again. And rolling it down one more time. Last time here, bring it up. Holding at the top, let's take our hands underneath our hips. Interlace your fingers, pull those shoulders down into the mat. Pressing the pelvis up, pulling the shoulders down. Nice shoulder stretch here. Make sure your chin is away from your chest. On your next exhalation, let those hands go. Roll the hips down to the mat. Bring those knees in one at a time to the chest. And let's create some movement. Side to side, giving yourself a little massage. Let's go ahead and pause in the middle. Grab those knees or shins. Pull into your chest, raise your head up, look between your thighs. Nice little stretch here. And release, roll down. Feet come to the floor. We're going to send, pulling our pelvis, start with that pelvic neutral. So pulling in, engaging up from that pelvis. Abdominals are squeezing in tight towards the floor. Bring the right knee up to the hip. Set it down. And left. We're moving without shifting the pelvis. There is a difference. So if you are having a hard time understanding what you're supposed to be feeling here, I want you to turn everything off, so stopping the abdominals, and re-engage those abs, and then move slowly, lifting one leg at a time. You'll feel how tight everything is towards the floor. You won't feel the pelvis shifting at all. That is the goal here. It's keeping it nice and steady. We're just stabilizing. Now we're going to roll up the left knee, bring up the right. Are you still in control of that pelvis? And just start moving those feet, gliding them in and out, maybe about an inch or a quarter inch. They do not move past the hips. So if you're having trouble figuring out where your body is in space, place your hands up at hip level and allow your thighs to move there. So we're slowly warming up through those abs. Feeling that intensity build. Focusing in on your breath. Now, you can stay here, or we can take it up a notch, and you can also start with just extending one leg, bringing it in, Keeping those knees out past the hips. Extend and release. You know where we're headed. Let's curl that head up. You need to grab behind the ears with your fingers, and we're going to extend both. Bring the knees right back. Notice my knees are not rocking. My hips are not rocking. My pelvis is pushing, scooped into a neutral position. My abs are tight. Nothing is moving except my extension of my knee. You might feel a little shaking going on here. Let's give me 2 more. Last one. Bring the legs up to hip height. Allow the head to come back to the floor. We're going to roll up. I want you to grab where you can comfortably grab on that right leg. We're going to drop the left leg slowly towards the floor. Pull yourself up just a little bit higher. And switch. Grab on that left leg. Allow yourself to roll halfway back down. And then roll it up nice and tight. 1 more on each side. Let's switch. Right leg. Release a little bit of that crunch up. And then roll up a little bit higher. Pulling in that leg. And switch. Last one here. Release. Bring the feet to the floor. Create some scissor movement here. Windshield wiper, I mean, not scissors. Allow yourself to just breathe. Stop thinking about work, stop thinking about chores or anything else you need to do today. Let's just be in our bodies and in our breath and in our moment here. We're going to start with our rock. I want you to pull those knees in. We're going to slowly begin creating some movement here. For a modification, you can always grab just one leg and let that one leg kind of help you up while the other one's pulling you up. And you can also walk up, walking up the legs to a seated position. Give me 2 more. 1. You're going to stop at the top on 2. Hold here. If you need to, put the big toes on the floor. Pull those abs in, just like we're scooped up on the floor. Extend those legs if you would like. If not, you can tiptoe here. It's another option. You can hold on to the legs as well. All right, roll it up to a seated position. Cross over the ankles and roll onto your hands and knees. We're going to go into cat-cow here. When you're going to cow pose, pull the head up out of the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows towards the rib cage, pulling those shoulders away from the ears. And then kind of create your own movement. Take it a little bit deeper. When we push through into cow, I want you to almost scoop through those arms a little bit on your way up to cow. Moving up those shoulders. Last one here. All right, we're going to move into a little bit of a bird dog, warming up a little more through our back, increasing the intensity. You're going to send that left arm right next to your left ear. Send that right leg back. Pull everything towards midline. Drawing those abs in. Make sure your hip is not opening up. We're going to take the right leg, or whatever leg you have behind you, and you're just going to move it out to the side, keeping the big toe facing the floor. Warming up that glute med a little bit. Stay in the same plane. We're not dropping it any lower. 2 more. Last one. Left hand comes down, right foot hits the floor. Shake through those hips a little bit. Other side, right arm next to the right ear. Send that left foot back. Make sure your big toe is facing the floor. You do not want your foot pointing outward. You want that hip engaged. You want everything in alignment here. Abs are turned on. Belly button sucked into the abdomen. Start taking that left leg out just a little bit. It's a few inches here. 2 more. Last one. Rest. Bring that foot down. Rock through those hips. Getting some movement. We're going to tuck our toes. I will warn you, we're going to downward dog, so if you find that is too intense on the hamstrings, the back of the legs, widen out your gait or your stance, and then fold back into down dog. You can always keep your knees soft here, dropping that chest towards the ankles, letting the armpit sink towards the big toe. And walk your dog. Still following our breath. If you are in a wide pose position, once we move to plank, you can walk your feet in a little bit. We're going to drop forward, come down into a plank position. If this is too intense on your wrist or you're just not feeling it today, your wrists are bothering you, you can come into a fisted pose. Make sure you're keeping a straight wrist, or you can come into a forearm plank. That'll be your option. Roll up on those tiptoes. Pull that belly button under and I'm creating that nice little pelvic peak there. Drop back into down dog. Walk it right back out to your plank position. Roll up on those tiptoes. Last time, drop back into your down dog. We're going to move through a plank knee to elbow series, knee to chest, and then twisting to the other side. At any time, feel free to go to a forearm plank and just hold. If it's too intense to bring the knee up, you can always drop down to your knees and hold your forearm plank. Or straight arm plank in knees. I will show you why we're in down dog. If you cannot do the full plank and you want to come to your knees, you'll make sure that your feet are off of the mat, rolling on top of that patellar tendon on top of the kneecap so we're not putting weight in the kneecap. Join me in plank position. Pull those abdominals in. We're going to bring our right knee to our right tricep and hold it there. Send it back. Hold your plank. Rock up on those tiptoes. Rock back to the heels. Pull that knee into the center chest. Hold. Send it back. Rock up on those tiptoes. Let's do this, guys. Bring that knee over to that left forearm. Hold. Back to plank. Drop into your down dog. Quick flow right here. Back into plank. Move that right foot to that right wrist or right hand. Wiggle that foot towards the center of your chest. Find your balance. We're coming up into crescent lunge. I am going to modify my lunges today due to back issues. So, I will probably be staying closer to the top range. We are going to move into a lunge and a knee lift. We will start, or you can also modify this to just bringing the foot up to meet the right leg. All right? Come down into your lunge. Choose if you're bringing that knee up. Rise to the sky and pause. And down. Let's go. I want you to pause for maybe a 2 count. And down. And down. Let's go. Breathe. Kind of go with your own flow. Remember to modify your lunge as needed. Ooh, getting wobbly. Let's go. Nice work. We're going to extend our leg here. I'll show you pause. You can come up and modify with that heel here if you're not lifting, or you can lunge and extend. Let's go. Give me 8 of them. Hold and down. Pull those abs in tight. Stabilize that pelvis. Don't let a lot of movement occur. And down. Come on, 4 more. Last one. Hold it up there. Bring the arms out to a T. Your modification is here on the floor, or it can be on the tiptoes. Here we go. Left foot out. Twist those arms to the left and center. Left, center. Come on. I try to move around to give you different angles. Last one. All right, I know this hurts. Find your balance. Move off of that glute. You should be burning in that glute. Move through and float to warrior three. Find something to stare at. Engage those abdominals. Pull those inner thighs towards each other. If you want to increase the intensity, lift those arms forward. Gluing the biceps close to the head. Or you can fly out here. Or you can put your arms to the sky. Dropping the hands slowly towards the floor. If you need to bend that right knee, you can. We're going to do a standing splits. Then slowly bring that left foot to meet the right. Walk the feet closer together. Sit up and define your chair. Pull those abs in. My legs are squeezed tight together. I'm sitting in the heels of my feet. My neck is nice and long. My back is long. Arm options. That can be any of those. Pull those abs in. Your shoulders are getting tired. Pull those elbows down and create more of a goalpost stance. But do not allow your chest to drop towards the floor. Engage those abdominals, lifting through the rib cage. Nice deep breath. Bring those arms down close to the side. Inhale those arms up. Reach above the sky. We're going to move through our heel up squats. Starting with that right heel. 3, 2, lift the right heel. Your feet are fairly close together and squat down. Stand up. Squat down, stand up. Your arms can be wherever it feels best. Notice my hips are going back. I'm not driving forward over my knees. The movement is backwards, not forwards. Heel is up. Come on. 7. Last one. Hold it down. Come up. Left heel raises. Let's go. 8. 7. 6. Feel that heat build up. 4. 3. 2. We're going to alternate. Lift the right heel. Squat. Left heel. Are you with me? Come on. Drop that bottom back. Don't stay at the top if you can help it. Let's start working those arms. Reach. Whatever knee is up and heel is up, that's the arm that's up. Push and pull. Push, pull, push, pull. Let's go. Heat everything up right here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Both heels come up. Turn to the side. Both heels are up. You know where we're headed. Stabilize that pelvis. Abs are in. Knees open in and out. We're squatted down. We're not up here at the top. You'll see me modify it a little bit. Not to stress my back, so I'm staying in the high end range, but I want you down here. If you have no injuries and you feel like giving it to me, you get down there. Arms up. Let's create more core work. It's going to feel odd. Move those arms. Keep it up in a rectangle. Stay in this plane. Don't drop the elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the feet. Step out to the right. Step out to the left. Our chest is up. Everything is tight. We're going slow with intention. We're setting back in our heels. Right, left, right, left. Don't step too far out. Keep those feet under the hips. Nice deep breaths. We are going to add a reach over and touch towards the side of the foot. I'm going to show you and then you can join me. I may modify. I don't know what my back's going to say about this. You do not have to reach for the floor. It goes like this. Keeping my chest up. Pulling through those abs. When you get there, you don't have to touch the floor. That's not important. We're going to add a pull. Pull it up. Pull it up. Come on. I was bringing you down today. Let's grab it. Get a hold of it. Use those triceps. Use the lats. Get force with it. Let's go. 3, 2, stay back in those heels. Last one. Keep those feet in. Inhale those arms up and up. Sink down into your chair pose. I hope you all are feeling energized. Woo, I feel it building. That's what I want this class to slowly build up. We are going to take our left elbow or your left arm, and we are going to twist across that left thigh, or right thigh, excuse me. Drop those hips. We're going to slowly lift that left foot up. We're going to send it back. Maybe. Into a twisted lunge position. I hope you're with me. Pull those abs in. Don't rest or slouch here. Stay engaged. Hands come to the floor. Right foot goes back. Drop to your down dog. If you're tired here and you want a complete break, you'll come to your knees. You'll enter into child's pose. And while we hold down dog, you can hold child's pose. Do what fits you best today. March those feet. Whew. Starting, moving through our plank series. Come on out into your plank position. Choose one plank. Remember, you can modify. Be on your knees, be on your forearms. Roll on those toes. Roll back to heels. Left knee meets that left tricep. Release. Drop into your down dog. Come out to plank. Roll up on those tiptoes. Roll back to heels. Knee to the chest. Squeeze it tight. Breathe. Send it back. Down dog. Right back into your plank position. Roll up on those tiptoes. Stay strong, guys. We got this. It's hump day. Roll back to your heels. Left foot comes across to that right arm. Back to plank. Down dog. Take a moment. Walk your dog. Sink into it. Come back out into your plank. Left foot meets your left hand. Walk that foot into the center of your chest. Fingertips are touching lightly on the floor. Engage those abdominals. Find your crescent. My balance is off today. Bring those arms down. Take a little soft back bend here. Give yourself some slack. So, you remember our lunge to a knee. Do not overdo your lunge. You find what works best for you. I'm going to show you modification first. Let's lunge and come up. Hold your, pause your knee here or here. Set it down. Let's go. Lunge, lift, set it down. 3. Good work. Your arms can be down if you'd like, or they can be over your head to create a little more forward balance work. Down, hold, and down. Let's go. Focus on pulling those abdominals in, keeping that chest up. We're adding that leg extension right here. Extend and hold. Set it down. Your modification is heel on the floor. Take it back to lunge. Lift. Set it down. We got this. Hold. Set it down. You got 4 more. Remember to modify. If you need just to take a couple of reps into a modification, just to give you that oomph to get through it. Last one right here. Hold it up. Palms, arms out in a T. Twist to your right. Back to center. Stabilize through that pelvis. See how much work it is. Glue those inner thighs together. You have 4 more. 3, you got this. 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring that right leg slowly back. Float into your warrior. Find your arms here. Either here, here, or here. You decide what's working for you today. Nice long neck and back. If you cannot go to the floor here, you can bend your knee and hold onto your leg, or walk your hands out wide into kind of a halfway split. But we're folding over to a split position. Right foot comes in, meets the left, forward fold. Walk those feet in. Oh, it's time to get down, let's try to ground. Sink into that chair pose. And float that chest on up. Abs are tight. Pick your palms. Lift under that rib cage. That should be fully engaged. Your chest is up. We're not arching through our back. We're not looking and facing the ground. It's kind of a balance in between. Weight is in the heels of the feet. My knees are not diving forward like I'm skiing out of control. When you're skiing, your knees should not be diving forward either. But an out of control skier, they kind of look like this. Or I should say I. You got this. Sink a little lower. Reach those hands below the knees. Little pulses here. 3, 2. Last one. Inhale those arms up to standing. Gather up that energy. Bring those arms down. Separate the feet. Right heel up. 1. Squat. Squat. Sit back. In the heels. You got this. Add those arms. Let's really get to pumping here. 2 more. We're going to the left foot. Lift that left heel up. No time for stopping. Let's move. What are your abs doing? They should be working right here. 7, 8. Stop the arms. Squat and alternate the legs. Let's get this going. Then you know what we're adding. Reach and pull. Come on, throw it up there with force. Drop it with force. Dropping heel and arm forcefully. Let's go. Last one. All right. Get ready for puppet feet. Both heels up. I'm staying here at the top. If you can get down here, I'd appreciate it. Turning to the side so you can see my hips. We're not here, and we're not here. Pull those abs in, get neutral, and open and close the legs. Woo! If you need to reset your balance, reset it and come back and join me. Probably just me today. Touch those fingertips, get those elbows high. Let's take our mind off our legs. Lift through that core. 3, 2, 1. Right foot out, in, left foot. Don't stop on me. Come on, I know you want to take a break. We're getting there. It's almost time for floor work. Yes, you're gonna get your break. I promise, but for now, let's work through it. We're gonna add that reach. Feel free to join me. Start with the reach here. Notice my chest stays up. You still can see my chest. My head's not dropping. I'm not separating my feet wide either. Now, add a pull. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. It's amazing how much work you can do without weight. Getting that heart rate up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep those feet together. Sink down in your chair. Bring those hands to heart center. On your next exhalation, drop that right elbow across to that left thigh. If it's too intense, You can place the forearm on that left thigh. Breathe. Right foot lifts up. Send it back slow. We're in a right twisted lunge. Lift through that chest. Abs are in. Take your hands to the floor. Left foot meets the right. Plank position. Drop the knees down. Take them wide to the outside of your mat. Extend those arms. Enjoy this child pose. You earned it. A few breaths here. Go ahead and sit up slowly. Grab a drink, towel off if you need to. If you have a block or a towel or a pillow, you can use it to do some of these ab exercises, but you do not need it. All right. If you haven't rolled down, just roll gently to the floor with me, slowly. We'll all come together on our mats, on our backs. All right. Pulling those abs in, like I forever talk about, repetitively. It's not enough to make that dented impression in the mat, but it's enough pressure to feel that pelvis stabilize. That's what I want. And you're going to keep that and maintain that the whole entire time we're working. If you lose that connection, I just want you to stop and reset and pull them in. We're going to lift our legs, point them to the sky. Now, if you feel like you've lost your ab engagement, send your legs out and then pull your abs back to center, which will bring your legs back to center, and it'll get you reset. We're going to bring that right knee in as we lower our left and switch. It's slow and intentional. Let's go. We're not rocking. Our pelvis is staying nice and stabilized. Only drop that leg as low as you feel comfortable on your back. All right, last one here. You can choose to stay here, or you can curl that head up. Engage the abs yet again, and now drop. Exchange. Doing the same movement, but now we're adding that torso lift. Nice and controlled. Nice breath work. If you feel this on your back, you will minimize that leg lower. We'll take it right to about 45 degrees. Right here. Left knee in. Right elbow to left knee. Switch. Switch. Look how slow this is. I know it's no fun when you go slow. You've got to pay attention. Focusing on keeping that pelvis from little movement. Right here, you're going to grab that right knee, curl up. Switch. Switch. Keep those shoulders down, away from your ears. You got this. All right. We're going to extend that left leg. We've done these in the warm-up. You may have to grab behind the thigh. You can grab wherever you feel. Pull those abs in. Switch. Pull. Switch. It is a pull. 2, 1. Legs come in. Bring those knees into the chest. Rest that head down. Shake your head right and left, loosening up that neck. And then yes and no. Loosening up that neck. Grab your block, if you have it, or a pillow, or a towel, or nothing. is done without. I'm going to show you without any tool. I just want you to come up, grab and touch the fingers under the knees, just like this. If you have a block, we're going to go under and grab it with the other hand. So curl up that torso, bring that right leg up, reach that block under. It just forces us, one, a little more movement to stabilize the pelvis. Two, it forces us to get high enough. I'm going to modify for my back, bringing my legs more of a mid-range. Do what works best for you. I still feel my core engaged tremendously here. I'm just not extending my leg out fully. 3, 2, 1. Roll back the shoulders to the floor. Release that neck and head. Windshield wiper the knees. All right, if you are using an object, you'll place it between your knees. If you don't have anything, you just keep your knees slightly, you can either keep them slightly apart. If it doesn't bother your hips, you can draw them together, creating a little more adduction as well as work through that inner thigh. Pull those abs in. We're going to lower the feet halfway and then pull back right to the hip. Notice I'm stopping right here. Once you get here, it allows for momentum, and it allows the hip flexors and everything else to work a little more intensely when I'm wanting the core. Four more. 2. Last one, hold it out there. Extend the legs. Curl that head up. Arms are reaching out to the thighs. Little pulses up. Remember what you're doing with those abs. Lower the feet down. Remove the block. Side to side. Bring those knees in. Create a little rock through that spine. All right, drop the feet to the floor. We're going to roll those legs, roll the knees, I should say, to the left. We're going to begin just a small little curl up right here. If your neck and head are tired, make sure you're creating a shelf to comfortably give the head and neck some release. Because I want you focused right here. All right, hold it up. Reach that right arm up and out. And little pulses up. And release down. Switch sides. Knees to the left or to the right. I don't know, all sorts. Okay, crunch it up. If you want to know what you're working, press those left fingers or hands into that left side body. Push against it as you lift up. Give yourself a little more resistance, maybe a little more encouragement. You got muscles there. Hold it up. Left arm reaches. Let's go. And down, release. Roll back onto your back. You're going to cross that right ankle over that left thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend that knee. that left foot towards the floor. Send that right leg straight up. If you can, straighten out that knee. Reach where you can reach. And then allow those shoulders to relax. And then extend that left leg out. And release that foot. Right foot comes down, left foot crosses over right thigh. Send it up. Set that right foot down. Extend that left leg up. Grab where you can, and then let the arms relax. And then send that right leg out. And release. Walk those right legs over to the right side of the room. Send that top leg out. Arms go in a T position. Allow that shoulder to relax. Left shoulder to drop towards the floor and relax. Release that top leg, bring it to center, let the right knee follow, drop to the left side. Arms are at a T, focus on dropping that right shoulder down. Bring that knee back to center, let the left follow, set the feet on the floor. We're going to pull those abs in, take it up to a nice bridge, releasing our back just momentarily here. And then roll it down. Great work today, guys. Thank you for showing up. Make sure you drop us a comment to let us know that you participated. Have a great Wednesday.